Hello and welcome to the Modern ERP Virtual SMB Summit. Today we will be covering collaboration, cloud, and Office 365, how to make an impact right away. I am Robert Houdeshell and I am your featured speaker today. The modern ERP story begins with 25 years of enterprise resource planning experience, CRM, and 12 plus years of cloud experience. This comes together to provide you with help for today and direction for tomorrow, because you are here to modernize, and we guide you through that modernization with a very authentic approach, because we believe that services you can buy, but relationships you build and you earn over time. As a company overview, we do really three things. We provide legacy support to Dynamics ERP and CRM customers, cloud solution support for Azure and AWS. We are a Microsoft service provider, and we provide guidance and direction. On the knowledge side, we have management consulting, coaching, cloud advisory services, and solution assessments that we perform. Our Migrate Now solution provides you with fixed price low-cost packages that have predictable monthly pricing, flexibility, and quick project timelines, which means quick time to value. Our industry expertise is across professional services, healthcare and life sciences, consumer products and retail, manufacturing, and distribution. If you are considering moving to the cloud, we have several options available for you. Microsoft Dynamics 365 is the latest Microsoft Software as a Service solution hosted in the Microsoft Azure Cloud. We also have Azure Cloud Solutions for dedicated SLGP and NAV, as well as CRM and other workloads. We are part of the Microsoft Partner Network, so we can support your interest with Microsoft today and tomorrow. We also have Amazon Web Services for demand and consumption-based computing platforms. Today, what we are going to show is how to utilize Office 365 to create a modern work experience. We are all sheltered in place, and the shelter in place warning has really been something unique for business, because some businesses have already been in Office 365, and the move to shelter in place has been at the most maybe a major consideration. For other business, the shelter in place has been business threatening, and it's really been something that has taken them by surprise and has put them into a position where it is more of a challenge to be successful when separated. Well, today's business process that we are going to review is how to, with automation through Office 365, provide an end-to-end experience for our customers who are going to maybe receive an email from Microsoft Dynamics 365 customer engagement, and then take that information and fill out a Microsoft form, do an automated booking, have that automatically book our calendars with Microsoft Teams, utilize OneDrive and SharePoint, utilize Power Automate, and then wind up our tour in Dynamics 365 Business Central. Let's start here with Office 365. Office 365 is the platform. It's now being called Microsoft 365. It is the platform that allows you to do all of these things seamlessly across the platform. Notice, if I go back one page, you'll see that these are the most common applications, and when people come in, they will typically take a look at this and these are the ones I'm going to use the most. Maybe Outlook or OneDrive. Yeah, that's pretty common. But they don't typically think, what am I going to do with Power Automate, previously called Microsoft Flow, or Power BI? But we're going to go into that today. So let's begin our tour with a user receives an email from us and says, I want to know more about licensing Dynamics 365. So they come into this license guide form and it asks some demographic questions like company name, what's your name, etc. And then it asks, what do you want to license? Which flavors of these licenses? How many users? Do you want to license the Power Platform? And then finally, a Submit button. When we click the Submit button, it has the ability here to say, wow, thank you. We appreciate your information. And actually, we will have an email over here that says, we just got a license guide submission from our license guide form on Office 365. Great, so we can go out here and we can view who it is and what they're wanting to do. But, a lot of times people are in the moment and they actually want to get answers right away. That's fine. They can click on this link and go right to our bookings page. Now, what bookings are? They are the ability to interactively look at a staff's calendar and say, you know what, let's take a look in here at Robert and see if he is available on Thursday at 11 a.m. Put my name in here, Bill Smith. I'm actually going to use my personal Outlook. Click the consent. Obviously we're going to be respectful of the information, privacy policies, etc. So the bookings are going to go through and it's going to send us some notifications here to show us, hey, here is how we can connect. Now, as Bill Smith, I can sit here and say, I really do need to reschedule that. I can reschedule it. I can cancel it. I can perform another booking. Well, let's take a look at how this actually looks. On our calendar, we see that we have some introductory calls here at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And this calendar is actually the modern ERP calendar. If we go to the hypothetical Bill Smith calendar, over here, same thing. We see book time already set up. This was automatically done through the bookings application. So that automates that very nicely, very cleanly within our calendar, and even sets up a Microsoft Teams meeting so that Microsoft Teams can be the platform to utilize for these meetings. Teams is very much like Zoom or Skype for Business. If you've used any of those, that's what Microsoft Teams can do for you, and it can do a little more. A lot more, actually. You can build out a lot more information around that, but that's another day's session. Let's take a look, though, at how did we build these things out. This is the designer mode of that license guide. If you've ever used SurveyMonkey or some other platform, this will look familiar to you. You can add questions in here. You can choose different question types. You can say, I want to do a text box, a rating, a date. You have some other functions in here. You can do some ranking, Likert, Net Promoter Score. You can even create sections within the license or within the Microsoft form to be able to do different sections. This allows you to group things together. Other things that you can do in here is you can go to settings and actually have custom responses. That's how I put that booking link in here. You can have optional fields added. You can get an email response whenever anybody fills out this form. This allows you then to build upon the form being just a survey to being something much more interactive. That's the form side of this. On the booking side, the introductory call and discovery booking is what we booked with, and it has its own individual link. This is that link that you just saw in the form. This link can be embedded into an email, a web page. You can put it in an iframe. I've done that a lot on my own website. Give it a service name, a description. You can set different scheduling parameters like minimum schedule time. You can set custom pricing, whatever the pricing would be for this. This one is in particular, it's free. You can add custom fields. You can even have a custom response. I do this so that when people get their booking, they know, hey, if I want to go through the demo guide, or if I want to go through some other things here, I can click on these links and do a lot of homework ahead of time. Now, the cool thing about this is not everything has to be free. And in fact, some of these you'll see they have a default price on them. Now, when we're doing that, we can actually utilize Microsoft Pay to run the commerce engine behind the scenes and actually charge these out interactively so that the booking is a real service and purchase booking that is processed all the way through to your business solution. To me, that is really powerful. So now let's take a look at what do we do from here. Now we have someone that has responded to a link in an email. They have filled out a licensing form. And you know what? They've also asked for more information. They've set up a call for Thursday. You know what? I want to make sure that I'm ready for that call. So here is my SharePoint site, my sales template group. And in here are my sales templates out here, as well as my presentations. These are the things that I rely upon daily to be able to get interactive with my customers. This is a SharePoint site, so this is something shared across the team. In this case, this is shared across the sales team. Now, specifically though, I may want to save something specifically to my OneDrive. OneDrive is kind of like SharePoint, except it is specific to me as a person. Yes, I can share one of these folders. Notice I have a shared folder down here that I put things into. However, I also utilize this as really a cloud storage mechanism because I like the flexibility of being able to move from one device to another and be able to have all of my information right there. So I can pull it up on my iPhone as easily as I can pull it up on any other device that I encounter. Now for this particular customer, I'm working on this Dynamics 365 Business Central quote. I can work on it online in the browser here, or I can open this in the desktop application. When I do that, guess what? It's going to open it up in Microsoft Word. I can modify it in Microsoft Word, make all of my changes, save it, make it into a PDF, make it look beautiful, and then provide it to the customer through email and be able to track that in my CRM system. So all of this is working together to be able to provide you with an online, very collaborative environment that you and the rest of your team can work through to keep business moving forward. Now, we need to actually do some accounting. And to be able to do the accounting, we have Dynamics 365 Business Central here. Dynamics 365 Business Central is the next generation of software as a service, financial accounting software, built on top of the Azure platform For Microsoft Dynamics Nav customers, a lot of this will look very familiar because guess what? It is Nav in the cloud, built upon a whole new user interface and a whole new way of delivering software as a service. So remember, in our license guide, we asked for licensing on Dynamics 365 Business Central. Well, here we have Dynamics 365 Business Central. On top of this, we are able to utilize Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI is built also on top of this Microsoft platform, Microsoft 365 platform, and is able to visualize for you top 10 projects, bottom 10 projects, top and bottom project managers, high performers, low performers. It gives you the ability to slice and dice your information wherever it would be. CRM, ERP, other third-party systems. We can build on top of this to be able to give you the information at your desktop that you need to make best business decisions, even while everyone else is working and collaborating behind the scenes and inputting their information into Dynamics 365. Powering all of this, once again, is the Microsoft platform. Going back here, one last thing I do want to show you is the Power Automate tool. Microsoft Flow, now called Power Automate, allows you to have templates that build upon any number of applications out there. Any number of applications both within and outside of the Microsoft ecosystem. So you'll see interactions here with other CRM systems, interactions with daily weather, with any number of different apps that are all built and ready to take advantage of within the Microsoft 365 platform. Very simply put, we are here to help you through this troubled time. In doing so, we are offering no-charge consulting if you take advantage of this offer by May 1st, 2020. There is no catch whatsoever. And in fact, all you need to do is really just come over here to modernerp.com/COVID-19-help. Click on this link and it will take you to our booking page. Find some time. It books for 2 hours, but don't sweat that. If you need more time, we'll give you more time. We are truly all in this together. And, this is our way of giving back to the business community at large. I want to thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, there are multiple ways to get in touch with us. I thank you. Stay well. God bless you. And if there's anything we can do to help you in your business, let us know.